Are you sick and tired of having death defeat you at the end of a run in Vampire Survivors? Do you want to get one over the primordial embodiment of the cycle of life itself and become death? Well, today I will show you how you can go from a stinky frail old man to a mega Chad incarnate of death. Hey folks, this is Super Nelly S, and I am back with another video. Today I want to go over the build I used to unlock the Red Death. The Red Death is a hidden character in Vampire Survivors. It's essentially the 30-minute mark boss. If you defeat it, you then unlock it. It starts with Death Spiral as its starting weapon, and it's great fun. It's got the fastest movement speed in the game and is quite useful. But if you want to unlock the Mask of Red Death, you do need to be able to kill it, and it is quite a difficult character to kill. So today I want to show you how I went about doing it. There's plenty of guides out there. There's some ways to do it with a level 1 character. I'm just going to do it the old-fashioned way with, unlocking the Infinite Corridor and unlocking the Crimson Shroud. And I'm going to be doing it using Poe. So first, just a couple ground things to go over. So to do it my way, you do need to have gotten the yellow sign. This is a item or a relic that permanently allows the detection of hidden items in all stages. These hidden items being Metaglio right and Metaglio left, and also the silver ring and gold. Without this, you won't be able to find these on the stages. And then also to get the yellow sign, you do have to have beaten Moonglow with one of the standard characters. Once you get to the 15-minute mark, you'll get teleported to this trippy area where you'll be reset to level 1. You'll only have your starting weapon, and you have to get to the end of this pathway in like 30 seconds or something. If you don't make it, you can retry. The level will be in your level select, but once you have beaten it and collected the yellow sign, it will no longer be here. I believe it shows up right after Moonglow. I could be wrong. But anyways, let's get into it. I'm going to do this on the inlay library. And I will be turning on Arcanas. If you don't have Arcanas, you should still be able to do it without it. You will likely have unlocked Arcanas at some point. And I'm just going to be using the Arcanas that I have. I really like Blood Astronomia. That's one of my favorites. And it works with Poe because the listed weapons also emit special damage in zones. To unlock the Blood Astronomia, you just have to, once you've unlocked the Randomaza, which is in Gallows Tower, you just have to do a run with a Poe and get him to level 50, which is pretty easy, if you ask me. But again, I like this because it, gives you more attack. There's Clock Lancet. We're gonna need that for this build. We're also I'll take Santa Water. But while I'm doing this, I'm just gonna head towards the left and start working our way there. I know, this is where we're heading, so gonna make my way on over to the left because I like to pick up the left side items first. I will take Clock Lancet. Good progress. I do feel you want to at least get the first 2 relics by around the 15-minute mark. So the closer you are to that, the easier it'll be. I'll take another King Bible. Because, Garlic is still doing pretty good with Blood Astronomia, sorry. And yeah, we're not going to be recording, the whole, this video is going to be much shorter than what I'm recording. I just want to show you the gist of the build. Again, you don't have to follow this to the T. Whatever you think is going to work for you, whatever you're comfortable with. I like the more defensive weapons. I think, once you really get your cooldown and Spellbinder, you're gonna see some crazy potential. This build becomes like a pizza cutter. I use this build in a lot of my plays. You know what? In this case, I'm gonna take Skull of Maniac because I do want more enemies on screen. The more curse you have, the more enemies spawn, and the more enemies spawn, the more experience you get. So it's, as much as it sounds like it's a bad thing, it actually is a pretty good thing as long as you can kind of be defensive about it. I will take a Tract Orb so we can evolve Santa Water. And again, what I love about this build is that using the Arcanus Blood Astronomia, 3 of the items that I'm using, Garlic, Clock Lancet, and soon to be Laurel, all work with the Arcana. They all have impact, so they all have their own version of like this effect. Perfect. You know what? I'll take a free 20% or 10% increase into enemy frequency. Personally, I'm just looking for if we can get Laurel. Game really wants me to take garlic. I think I saw garlic 3 times, which is fine. Like, I got garlic to level 6. Reroll more time. Now, I do want Empty Tome, but I'm going to pick it up off the ground because it's, I think, better to pick it up off the ground than it is to pick it, at least on this level, than it is to pick it as an upgrade. And I'm not going to pick it up just yet because I'd rather round out what we have. All right, so we've got, at least we can evolve King Bible and Santa Water, which is going to be a nice damage up for us. I am not finding the duplicator, so I think unless I get a level up real quick, level 50, I'm going to pick up Empty Tome, and we're just going to head towards the relics. One more level? No. I'm being greedy, and this is what's going to be the problem is, you know what, screw it. We'll take XP. Okay, so now I'm just going to head, hopefully, and you know, we'll just kind of keep going. I don't know what that was. I think that must have been some type of trigger for Clock Lancet. We're around the 18-minute mark, so we should make sure we're getting everything as quickly as we can. Again, I am playing this on hurry, so it's not actually 18-minute mark. Maximizing cooldown so that we're attacking as quickly as possible. Very important. Okay, so we walked past the silver ring. My apologies. Let's go get it. Now we've got those, and we want to head on over as quickly as possible without dying. This old man will beat death. That's for sure. I'm not taking Stone Mask because, again, you don't want to clutter up your upgrade screen. Ideally, so we're around the 25-minute mark. There's the hag, but knowing where we're at, we're pretty close. So I'm comfortable. We have a few more chances for bosses to spawn, so it's just about being careful, making sure that, oh, there's the hag, almost spawned right on me. And those enemies, I don't know where they came from, but this is where it gets difficult. In this case, I'm going to take floor chicken always. That way we, you know, because we are going to be leveling up as we walk. So it's smart just to take the floor chicken. So there is that. We're at the 26-minute mark, and so we're going to keep going. There should be another boss, at least another 2 bosses, not including the guardians. So I'm not too worried. Almost took a hit, or like a death. We do have 1 revive. We just have to be very careful about this. We're getting very close. This is where it gets a little dicey, because again, you're like, all right, there's the ring, so let's just pick it up. Okay, there we go. And now it's just, we can head back towards the chest. Yeah, there's one over here. We're gonna be continuing to level up as we go. Oh, I got one of the amazing red gems. Okay, so we got lucky there. There's been a couple attempts where I don't get those red gems, so now we've got everything maxed. We just need a chest, and we've killed another guardian. So that's 3 golden eggs, leveling up our stats. Let's just head towards the chest. So we're gonna have something leveled up at least at the 28.5-minute mark. There's another one dead, so I'll go pick up that egg. The other thing is, when you kill the Red Death, you will get 5 eggs. So, oh, and we might get both evolutions. This was a perfect chest. The RNG was good enough for us. All right, we only got the infinite quarter, which, again, I don't know if I prefaced this, but this I do believe is the more important one, because as it goes off, it halves the health of all enemies. There's a chest over here. We'll have to pick that up. We're at the 29-minute mark, so as you said, like I said, you gotta have at least 2 chests on the ground. I had them. I now have everything evolved. There's your Crimson Shroud. So we are now entering the last minute. It's just survive, make sure, you know, things don't touch us and hurt us. We do have a lot of, did I pick up the, there's the egg. All right, so there we go. So in this case, now the build, I don't even have to move. We can just kill everything. It's, we've got so much stuff on the ground, so much damaging stuff. Most stuff doesn't get to us and it dies typically before it. Now here's death. Now we got to get him to get hit with the Clock Lancet. The Clock Lancet will freeze him, and then you're going to start noticing these big damage numbers. Oop, there's like 1 million. Really big damage numbers coming from and that's Infinite Corridor. So what Infinite Corridors is basically, it's going to keep cutting the health in half every couple of seconds, and eventually, typically around the minute and a half mark, it will die eventually. So you'll notice that, we've spawned another death, sometimes 3 spawns, but as long as one of them dies, you'll get the win. We're almost there. Just, if you notice that death is moving, make sure you line up. Oh, and there's dead. And we got the 5 eggs, and there you go. Cue the cutscene, and now White Death is coming to end us. So there you have it. That is how you can unlock the character Red Death. This isn't the exact build I did. I used Llama, but it's essentially the same item. It's using Garlic. It's using Arcanas that boost. You don't have to follow this guide. It's just one of many. I wanted to put it together to show you how I did it. And again, thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed this guide, if you thought it was helpful, please leave a like. I really appreciate it. And yeah, maybe subscribe to the channel. Check out more of my videos. I'm going to have more Vampire Survivor stuff to come. And yeah, I hope you have a great day. See you next time.